Hey everyone, this is Chris and Sandy Bent with the Chris and Sandy Show. We get up close and personal with some amazing guests throughout the entertainment industry. And today, like I say on every episode, we got a great one for you. Who do we have?
We have JNA. Their debut single and music video, You Got It, dropped earlier this year, earning nearly 1 million views on YouTube and sparking its own viral dance challenge. Their latest single, Heavy Weapons, is out now on all major platforms, and the music video will be released at the end of September.
And we're excited to talk to them and see what's going on. So welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thanks for having us. Thank you so much for having us.
So how are y'all doing today?
We're good. We're good. Just woke up today, did some workouts. We're feeling great, and we're ready and happy to be here with you.
Y'all in LA right now, right?
Yeah, we're in LA, so it's a little earlier, but yeah.
So what are you doing in LA?
Well, LA, actually, we're here to actually shoot our music video for Heavy Weapons. Can't give too many details about it because it's actually a really big project for us.
Oh, I understand.
We're excited for it. That's the main reason why we're in LA right now. Yeah.
Oh wow, love that. And
awesome.
I'm sure you're enjoying the scenery too.
Oh, of course, LA's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place.
So, as you know, a lot, the entertainment industry got hit hard with COVID, and it looks like it's about to get hit hard again.
It does.
So, how did COVID affect what y'all do, and what have you done to kind of maneuver through this last year?
So, actually, COVID is pretty much the reason why we got started.
Oh wow!
We're actually ball players at heart at first, but once COVID hit, everything got shut down. So we were stuck quarantining, and we decided to put some money together and buy some studio equipment. So we kind of built our in-house studio, right? And started making some records. Yeah, and eventually, I heard on a track with my sister, and basically how we got discovered, and it just the rest is history. Yeah.
Oh wow! That's like with our show. We launched January 2020, and a couple months before COVID, and we were sitting there, and the original plan was 100 interviews first year, and we thought that would be great foundation. Yes. And then COVID hits. And I told Sandy, I was like, this may be our year to shine. Everybody else has time for us now. And because of that, we did over 300 interviews, and we're probably close to 450 now.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. That's what a blessing, huh? That's a blessing.
It is.
So that's one of the things that I think some people forget, that yes, COVID, shutdowns, whatever, and if that happens again, yeah, it's tough. But you have to figure out, okay, what can I do anyway?
Make the best of it.
And we did it. It sounded like y'all did too.
Oh yeah, we definitely did. We definitely did, and we're really grateful for all the opportunities coming, especially our opportunity to be with you guys here.
Well, we appreciate that.
So
a lot of people would ask, when did you know you wanted to do music? I always like to go deeper than that. When did it click that music could be a career move for y'all?
Right. So we were always, I guess, musically inclined. Like we did, projects in school. We did theater, but it was never too serious. We never really had professional trainers or anything like that. But I think when it really hit was when during this COVID time, we actually believe in us and actually said, you can actually take this far. And actually hearing that from people, I think really sparked it. And we're like, actually just give it a try. And we did, and it's been great for us. It's been really great.
Would you say same thing?
Yeah, I completely agree.
So how is it being identical twins doing this?
Yes, how's that dynamic?
Yeah, we're definitely a dynamic duo. We get told a lot that it's something like this hasn't really been done before to like a huge degree. So we feel like being a twin, especially with the connection we have, is just like an amazing blessing. Yeah, we play off each other's energies. We feel like we can conquer more. And we'll attack everything like full throttle, and we just do it better together. So yeah.
Now we may not be twins, but we got the twin connection because we've been married for almost 19 years, and we've been a 24/7 couple the whole 19 years.
Yeah.
So it's like we're twins.
Yeah, we think each other.
You guys have unlocked telepathy yet?
Yeah.
So it's been a crazy adventure. And then this show is that next adventure because we do everything together. So why not a show?
That's amazing. That's beautiful to hear. I love that. That's
So what are some hobbies y'all like to do outside of music?
Well, 100% basketball.
Yeah,
for
ball,
sure.
ball is always life. Ball has always been life, always will be.
Yeah. We're very competitive. We take it serious, and even now we still take it serious. Yeah, but we
Who's better?
I was going to ask, who's the better basketball?
Don't listen to that's another story. I'm the older one. Yeah, that's another story. But yeah, we also do a lot of fitness too. We just working out like every day. Yeah. So we try to push it to twice a day. So definitely some breaks, but we definitely love fitness, love basketball, video games. We play video games whenever we have time. Yeah, we definitely.
So no matter what you do, y'all are competitive against each other too.
100%. Everything.
Always.
It goes down to rock, paper, scissors. That's how it comes.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
It gets
I
better.
love that. So outside of being an identical twin, what's something unusual about y'all?
Well, unusual. I guess wasn't prepared for that one, but I guess I think maybe well, I'm not really much of the cook. I do cook, but he's actually really good at cooking. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, awesome.
He's always on, the Food Network shows, watching because my grandmother was beautiful, amazing cook. And we learned a lot from her, and still is. But it was time for us to take over. So taking notes from everything I see. I love a good protein, But yeah, cooking is definitely something that I guess you could say is unusual, or something you wouldn't expect.
Yeah, because that's what it's funny for the women. I always ask what's quirky, but I just feel like it's weird saying what's quirky to a guy. So I switch it up for the guys. So what's unusual, or like you just said, different.
Yeah.
So I like that. So as y'all know, it's people see the glory of your big artists, the glory of your big actors, but they don't see the grind, the sacrifice, the tears, the struggles it takes, not just to get to their level, but even a career level within entertainment.
Right.
And I always want to talk about that because I think it's glossed over so much within the entertainment world.
Definitely.
People dive in thinking, oh, I got the talent, I'll make it. But they get fooled really quick because, you see these people on Facebook, they say you need to work smart, not hard. And I cringe at that because I'm like, yeah, you work smart, but you better work harder.
Smart and hard.
So tell us a little bit about that side, kind of the sacrifices y'all have had to make through this journey.
Well, the first big sacrifice was leaving our family in New York because we're originally from New York and we had to come straight out to LA. We don't know anybody out here. It's our first time ever traveling this far out of the country. So that was the biggest sacrifice, the first big sacrifice for us, which is leaving family. Yeah. And and I think one thing that artists have to realize is the biggest thing is patience, because not everyone's gonna be blow up right when they make their first record. That's rare, and the patience and the grind and the hard work, you got to really wait. There's a lot of waiting. I would be straight up, right? And but we're good at that. We're good at being patient. We like to work. We like to work with people, and just to push to succeed.
Yeah, because it's definitely a grind, and I think that's the side that people miss. Is you also see people, like I've seen people on Facebook talk about these reality stars don't do a thing, and I'm like, I've interviewed reality stars.
Yeah,
they do more than you think. Just because they act a fool on that TV show, you think they don't do nothing. There's so much work behind it. Just like even our show. People think, oh, we have all this fun on this show. We just talk. This is when we're in our zone.
Right.
Outside the show is a whole other story.
Exactly right. People forget that there's countless hours like with rehearsing or music, studio time. It's just
so much money.
Teachers, it's a lot. It's a huge investment, and
because people think that all of a sudden you got this big YouTube thing like y'all have now, and you're rolling in the dough, and they don't realize y'all pumping the money right back in.
It's a lot of hard work and money, and it's and there's a team behind it, and but it's just mostly just sacrificing. It's a lot of sacrifices. You gotta give up. You gotta give up the partying. You gotta give up the drugs, the drinking, the girls, whatever. There's no time for it. There's no time for any of that. It's not. Fun is later. Fun, you earn the fun.
I love that you earn the fun. That's like even with our show. through our marriage, we've had like 3 or 4 dreams that we wanted to do, and we could have pursued. But when the show started going and COVID happened, we gave up everything else for this because we're like, you know what? There's something here. It's exploding. And we're like, okay, we need to do something with this. And we're like, 19 months in, we never would imagine that.
Wow. Yeah. That's I love that's that ambition. A lot of people, a lot of people. It's good that you saw that and you capitalized off that. A lot of people don't capitalize and they miss their opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes you only get one opportunity in a lifetime.
Yeah.
That's true.
And they also, people don't realize too, you have to seize the opportunity in the time frame that it's there
at the right time.
Right.
Because like if we was to launch today, it'd probably take us 3-4 years to get to where we are today.
Oh, it would.
Wow. I feel like that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, and we always kind of, not really joke, but we always look back and we're like, man, 5, 6, 7 years from now, if we have a Bobby Bones type show, a Ty Bentley show, a Kelly Clarkson show on TV or whatever, we're going to kind of owe COVID to that.
That, a lot of people can owe COVID, and I'm glad you said that because you're manifesting it already. You're going to have a huge show and everything. So
and y'all are going to, what is it like to just come out the gate and you get almost 1 million? Because I looked at your videos earlier.
Oh, yeah.
And both of the videos I seen there was like all right neck to 1 million views each.
Right. Yeah. It was
huge.
Yeah. It was, to be honest, it was at first huge, like, just this was a shock at first, it was, but I felt like, it was well deserved, but it just, you feel like, hard work is paying off,
Yeah, that's
hard
it.
work is paying off. That's just the main thing, it's not even about 1 million or it's not even about the money or whatever. It's just about, what I'm doing is working. Yeah. What we're doing as a team, especially as brothers, what we're doing is working.
It's making an effect on people and people are actually seeing it,
Yeah.
I love that attitude because again, you want to know that what you're doing and you're dedicating 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week, whatever it is, to something, and you're dedicating all this money to this, that you want to know, okay, is there, because I've had people tell me that because we have a dream of living off our show one day. I've actually had people tell me, that's the wrong reason for the show. If you can't do it for free for the rest of your life, you shouldn't do it. And I'm sitting there like, I have a family.
Yeah, right.
You want your passion to one day live. I mean, I love doing this, but I don't think I could do it for all my life if it made no money.
Yeah.
Just like with y'all, if you were 5 years in and nothing, and zero money, I'm saying. You would probably be like, something's got to give.
Yeah. Definitely. It's funny. I feel like some people just don't realize that, people have to eat. People have to,
that's true.
Clothes people, or you don't know how many people they're taking care of. You don't know how many people they're supporting. So, it's never, I don't really, you never want to judge somebody's passion. And especially if they want to make money out of it, it's a plus. It's not a bad thing.
Yes.
Exactly. And I think you get, again, there's a double-edged sword on both sides. Sometimes the money can become where you do things specifically for the money, then you become not authentic. But I think there's a balance there where you can build your passion, make the money you need to make, and still be you.
Right. Yeah, right. That balance is important. Of course, the balance is really important. And I think, sometimes a lot of artists do struggle with that, I think, but people just don't see the other side. They don't see it. Don't see what's behind the scenes all the time.
People are saying, you guys are amazing.
Thank you guys. Thank you. God bless.
So we talked a little bit about the struggle side. Let's flip the script and go the other way. What are a few moments where you're like, wow, that happened?
Some highlights.
Yeah, actually, Miami Swim Week was definitely a moment where like, all right, yeah, it's for real now. Like, we're really doing this. Like, we performing for runways, actually participating in a runway for Boohoo Man at the Versace Mansion.
Wow, very cool.
We have ever had a week full of just, it was tough, like, back and forth, change, go to this location, that location, but that was when like we realized, okay, we're really doing it, being real. Yeah.
Definitely love that. Any other moments that you're like,
Yeah. Actually, with the record Heavy Weapons, we got the
Mhm.
huge opportunity and a blessing to work with Pooh Bear and Harv.
Oh, wow.
Oh yes.
Work with like Usher, Justin Bieber, all types of these
All
big
big
names.
names,
So
yeah.
it was
Mhm.
that was definitely like a really reality, like in reality moment. Like, oh man, this is it. Like we're really
Yeah.
doing something like amazing. And,
Yeah.
the project was amazing. It was an amazing experience. We learned a lot. We enjoyed it.
I definitely love that. Now, as you know, a lot of people, they see you as the artist or other big artists, but they don't see the teams behind them. And in our opinion, the teams never get the love they
They don't.
deserve.
Oh,
But on our show, they get
They
love.
do.
So if you want to take a few moments just to tell us about the team that helps you be who you are.
Yeah. Well, number one, our CEOs, they're definitely amazing. Shout out to Jail Records. They've been supporting us amazingly. They really believe in us, and not only for the business, but our family like really has been supporting us, and our friends really believe in us, and even just the love, just from everyone, just the kind words, and even support us. Like it really helps us, like drives us to just keep wanting to write and keep creating and creating, so that we're just prepared for the future. Right.
So who is your biggest influence?
Well.
Oh wow.
Well, number one, I will say first, our connection with God really pushed us towards
Yes.
this
Love that.
passion, and like we just with that love and passion, I feel like you get back when you show love, you get love. It's like the universe. It's like a thing that blesses. Like you just get blessed when you bless. So that's one thing that really influenced us during this whole time.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that because that's our thing is God number one.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
God first.
Always.
And maybe I just want to add, maybe even like in the industry and artists like Justin Bieber.
All right.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. I really enjoyed. We both really enjoyed his
He's
music.
one of our dream guests.
Yes, we hope someday. to
One
have
day,
him on
hopefully.
the show.
You guys are good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because see, y'all as artists, you have this dream of being in the stadiums and all of that. We too, as a show host, we have our dream guests that we'd love to get on. Like Steve Harvey is probably my favorite because his story. When I start to get down on the show, not growing as fast, I'll go listen to his Apollo's story, and it's like 10 minutes. If you need to look it up if you haven't ever heard it, but man, it'll re-energize you.
Right.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So, as talking about your teams and all that, we have a third co-host.
We do.
Our little 9-year-old,
Christopher.
we always let him ask like 3 questions. So Sandy's going to go
I
get
will
him.
go get him.
Oh yeah, sure.
And we've got a 2-year-old that when she gets older, she'll be plugged in the show too because we are a family affair show.
That's beautiful. The whole family doing it. I love that.
Yeah. Now, granted, but it's funny. I've had some people say, well, some of your guests ain't family oriented. I'm like, I didn't say that our show format is every guest will be family oriented. We will bring on guests, who we feel like, oh, their story is interesting.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. What's up, buddy?
Hi, JNA. So, what's your favorite food?
Food. Yeah, I definitely love me some pizza. Yeah.
Ooh.
Remember, it's a cheat day.
We're half Armenian. I don't know if you guys knew that, and I love Armenian cuisine.
Oh yeah.
Because what's yours?
Mine is pizza.
Hey,
there we go.
That's my guy.
He could eat it all day long if we gave it to him.
I'm the same way, man. I love pizza.
So, what's your favorite TV show?
Anything Marvel related.
Love
the event. Love the X-Men. Anything Marvel related.
Yeah, Loki was pretty cool. I think that's the latest show we watched.
Yeah, Loki.
Yeah, Loki.
What's yours?
Mine is SpongeBob.
Oh, SpongeBob. I haven't watched that in years, but
Yeah, it's been around for so long, all these years, through all these generations. Look.
Whoa. Yes.
What's been cool about the show too for him is because we bring on, not just artists, but actors too. We've been bring on quite a bit of Nickelodeon and Disney show people that he looks up to. So that's part.
How did it feel to see those people on the screen?
I think it's cool.
I'm like, I wish when I was young, my parents had all this, but
Yeah.
but then I probably wouldn't be married to her. It'd probably be different. So,
Oh yeah.
Right.
but still, it would have been cool.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite movie?
Ooh, movie right now. Favorite movie overall, I would say that's hard. That's a hard one. That's a hard one.
Stuck with me the most was Infinity War.
Oh, Avengers.
Yeah, because that movie was like it made a big statement. So you didn't know what was gonna happen next. So yeah, I think
And because what's yours?
Mine is Minions movie.
Oh,
Oh,
Minions.
of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Minions.
Yes.
Yeah, he loves the Minions, Despicable Me, all that whole brand. That's like,
Yeah.
they are so smart with that. Because our 2-year-old, if we're walking in the mall and one of the stores has a Minion in there, she has to go in there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, our
They're
niece,
so smart with their brand.
our niece
Yeah.
is the
Their
same.
branding is solid.
Yeah. They got kids hooked.
Mine ain't.
Look at his shirt blending in our green screen.
Yeah, green
Wait, when
shirt.
you do this, my hand goes in.
Yeah, sometimes he wants to put the green shirt just so he is just a head there,
Floating head.
floating head.
He's
Yeah.
having fun
Yeah,
with it.
that's crazy.
So if y'all could co-write with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be?
MJ off the bat.
Oh yeah, straight up Michael Jackson.
MJ
Oh wow, that'd be cool.
Oh yes. It would
out of
be.
the world, and just I feel like you can learn a lot, and just his mind is just on a different level. So definitely,
Yeah,
off the
definitely.
bat, him.
Justin Bieber, of course.
Yes.
With Usher too would be amazing. Even like, yeah, just those vocals and the emotion that they put in their song. I feel like that's something that we also want to do is really that we can connect with artists that do the same thing.
Yeah.
Wow, because it's really is about giving back too.
Right.
As you grow, you give back to the next generation of artists. I like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So now this probably has 1,000 answers, but just think of first thing that pops in your head. But what's a song you've heard that you wish you wrote?
Wow. Okay.
Okay. That's a tough one. I mean,
Mr. Brightside by the Killers.
I
really love
that.
it.
Yeah.
I wish that was because I was like, whenever I heard that song, I'm like, wow, how do they do this one? This is beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
how do they just wake up one day and come up with something so amazing?
And many of the big songs, it's like when you hear the story behind the song, a lot of times the artists are like, oh, I did that in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does happen sometimes, but it's crazy to see
Sometimes
where the mind can go in
but
such quick time.
Yeah, that's sometimes the most authentic stuff when it just
comes to you. Yeah.
And
So what is y'all's songwriting process?
So we do it a few different ways, but I think the main way is we figure a melody out, and I think that's the easiest way to do it. It doesn't have to be too complicated. We find something that's catchy, and then we go from there. Sometimes we either listen to beats or we get beats sent to us, and we do half the song with just us two, and we do half the song freestyle, like right in the studio.
Oh, wow.
City there.
yeah.
But really just everything is and everything has to be fun. We treat it as fun. If we don't feel it, we just like either come back to it or we just dub it entirely. Yeah.
I definitely love that. Now 2015 we got to interview Kelsey Ballerini before she was Kelsey, basically.
Yes. For sure.
And one of the questions I asked her was where she wanted to be in 5 years. And I always like to tell this story before I ask the guest that same question, because the answer that she gave us back 6 years ago is to the T of what she's living now.
Wow.
And she knew where she was going. So knowing that, where do y'all want to be in 5 years?
Well, you want to?
Yeah.
Not the dream.
Well, definitely 5 years. Wow, 5 years. I feel like we definitely want to have at least one song or or at least something on the billboards, like top 100.
I say we're gonna have like 5 to 10 songs on the billboard.
Okay. All right.
Maybe. And then definitely, obviously we're gonna be doing well for ourselves, of course. Cars, houses, not important, but definitely a plus. We want to have that trust us, because we like to do volunteer work as well, and we've done it in the past for a while. We want to have a following that we can put onto that kind of that lifestyle and that that support to the communities.
Yeah, so
And-
definitely in 5 years, we want to have our own like charity donation center or whatever it is. We want to have songs in the billboards.
Have our own label. We want to, just travel all around the world, perform in different countries.
We want to make sure we want to spread. We want to build this generation with God too, because
Amen.
spread the word. We want to spread the word as much as we can. So in 5 years, people could be like, oh, like I learned a lot from them, not only about God, but about being a giving person.
So then Maria wants to know, can y'all sing any vocals right now?
Yeah, we can.
What do you want to say? I guess I'll sing number one.
One of ours or anything.
Anything y'all want.
We sing Hallelujah.
All right, sure.
That's something we know, like that we can harmonize together. You can start. All right. You can start. Just do the chorus real quick. 1, 2. Hallelujah. 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 It's a little something.
Love that. Love it. So let's look even further down the road. Let's say 15 years down the road. Y'all are a success on a grand scale. Whatever that looks like for y'all, you made it. If the person you are today could meet them, your future successful selves, what would y'all want to remind them?
Ooh,
wow, that's a great question.
Number one, stay in the scriptures. Number 2, watch who you have around you. Be very careful because it will come. People come, and just be very careful and make sure that your connection with your brother is strong.
Yeah. I would say never forget about the people who helped you rise. Never always give back to your community, and always keep that loving heart that you have.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. So what are some sources of inspiration for you all for your music?
I think, okay, so one of our biggest, I think, is we really want to encourage people and inspire people with our music.
Yeah, we go up sometimes, mostly based off of like our experiences. So like You Got It, I guess, reminds me of the feeling of like a girl that I really had a strong crush on.
Yeah.
Got it, like damn, like you got it, Same thing with number one, like it's about a girl that you have a strong feelings for, and we usually target things like this because we know that there are a lot of men that have a hard time expressing themselves, or at least express.
Oh yes.
So we know how to do that, so we put that in our music. So.
Yeah. And also just like depending on how you feel, we also have really deep sad music too, and a bunch of stuff that isn't out yet or released yet, but we definitely want to give a platform where people can like connect and just let go of all this pain and just be happy.
Wow.
I love that. And what would y'all like your legacy to be as artists? What would you like to be known and remembered for?
Well, definitely known for being one of the more loving people, spreading positivity, and just like be having a big impact. Like when people hear our names, I want them to those are some cool guys. I think if you meet would say that we're pretty cool. We try to be very fair with everyone. I want our legacy to be like a one to remember.
It's something so undeniable that no matter what, you'll know that we're like good people and that we want to help no matter what.
Awesome. And if you could relay any message to your fans and followers, what would you want to say to them?
That we are thankful, so thankful, and we love you guys, and we hope that the following grows and that you guys remember that we'll always be JNA. And that's actually the main reason why the name is JNA, because his name is Johnny, my name's Aaron. That's just who we are. Be just as real as it is, Johnny, because that's who we are. There's no alter ego. It's just us.
Yeah, and also want to tell them just to stay strong and just be patient, and that's it. Just push. If you want something, you gotta push for it. It's it's not gonna be easy, but just push. Just keep pushing.
I love that. And let's say you have a friend of yours and they got that stage bug where, they know that they're called to the stage.
Mm-hmm.
What advice would you give that person to help them the next couple years?
So you mean like stage presence, like
for in the music world that they, they've gotten on stage, they've played only 40 or 50 shows or so, but they've got the stage bug and they know they're called to it.
So what I do is, and I'm sure Aaron does the same thing. When I'm nervous, I acknowledge the fact that I'm nervous, and I acknowledge, hey, Eric, and I acknowledge the fact that that means that you're doing something real. Like that means it's big. That means take that nervous feeling, and you can express it. Just express it. Just be a little more energetic on stage. That might release it. Just acknowledge the fact that you're there. If you're nervous, that means you're doing something. That means that it's real.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And definitely just honing in on it, and I would say meditation, even just giving yourself a second away from everybody, or whatever the case, whatever it is, whatever makes you calm, definitely you gotta tackle it. You can't let it consume you, because then you won't be productive.
Mm-hmm.
So what is next for y'all?
So after after the music video, we're going straight back to New York, and we're gonna be performing a new 10 shows or something.
Yeah,
around 10 shows
in New York
Fashion Week. So
and we may be actually on the runway. So if you guys can come out and check it out.
Yeah.
And, oh wow.
Yeah.
In between all this stuff, we're actually working on an album. So yeah.
Now we didn't hit on this, and I kind of forgot about this part. But tell us about your modeling career. Is that where y'all got it started?
Well, it's funny, the modeling. We enjoyed it. It was definitely a different industry for us, whole different vibe. So we had some amazing opportunities. We did some Diesel campaign. We were on Vogue. Yeah, we did some. We did a commercial, it's like a German commercial for clothes, and it was definitely what started our
this type of lifestyle, the traveling and the hard work. But with the modeling, we felt as if it wasn't for us, but it seems as though it came back. And now that we're a little more mature, a little more prepared, it is definitely something that we can handle. And we're ready to do big things with that.
So it's all coming together.
Yeah, all coming together.
Timing is everything.
It is.
Yeah.
So when is your first show, and where?
So so far we've just we've been opening for things, and that's when we're starting. We're not sure when our first show is gonna happen, but we are opening for day 26, September 23rd, right?
Yeah. No, 26th.
Oh, September 26th.
The info is on our page, on Instagram page and everything.
It's actually gonna be at SOB New York.
So that's pretty much our official real show opening. So everything else is before runways, which counts as shows, but
Yeah.
So as we come to a close here, tell everybody how they can find y'all.
Oh, so we're on all platforms, social media platforms as Johnny and Aaron, so JONNY and AARON. And we're on Spotify and Apple Music. You can just type in JNA and any one of our songs, Heavy Weapons #1, or You Got It. And also Broke My Soul's up there too. Also YouTube. I mean JNA Vivo. JNA Vivo, yeah, on YouTube.
So as we come to a close completely here, any final parting words you want to say?
I definitely just want to say, I just want to say thank you to you guys.
Yeah,
for having us.
Thank you so much for being here.
It's definitely been our pleasure.
We enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and just even in the hard times, just keep a loving heart. Help that neighbor, help that friend. Just be a good person, and everything will come back to you.
Yeah, and always keep God in your heart. Yeah.
And, speaking of God, I know y'all don't know this, but He actually healed me from 19 years of addictions almost 14 years ago.
Wow, that's beautiful, that's incredible.
And that's and again, we were all talking about timing, and that's been the timing of everything. If it didn't, when I got healed a couple years later was when little Chris come. So. And then we went through just a time, and then Caitlin comes and the show comes. So it's like you said, everything is just coming together at the right time.
It's funny
Yeah.
that you say that. We actually got saved right before all this happened.
Yeah, but we
Oh
were
wow!
Oh,
Congratulations.
on that.
we were just apart. That's what we were saved by. Like we weren't talking, and he brought us back together. So
Yeah.
Oh wow! I love
Oh,
that.
that's amazing.
How long were y'all apart for?
I mean, even a week feels crazy, but we were like
5.
it was almost a year, I think.
Yeah.
It was
Wow.
Oh, wow.
just I think it was more of a dark stage.
Yes.
It wasn't it didn't have to do with anything too crazy, but it was just we weren't as strong, you know.
Yeah.
I
Strong women.
understand that.
But yeah, after we met with a few people, I heard the word of God, and then that's when it just clicked from there. And, yeah.
I love to hear stories like that.
Yes,
And I'm glad you
amazing.
shared that with us because again, we want, even though our show is not a Christian based, we still, if it goes that way,
Yeah,
we're
we wanna be
100%.
a positive force
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, so we love it when our show can go that way.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's always good to find people that also are believers, and usually those are the people that have good heads on them, and they're usually the successful people.
And usually have the I've noticed too with believers too who start to rise, they usually have the stories where you're like, whoa.
Yes.
There's stories. There's definitely it definitely gets crazy because those are the trials that you come from, the trials, tribulations. Nothing. Oh,
Oh, yes, that's what he said.
okay, tell us.
It was Johnny and which is Aaron.
So, when we were kids, I was always the chubby one. So we actually look different.
Yeah.
And I actually still have a little more of a fuller face than Aaron. Like they always say Aaron's more chiseled. I guess.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, I feel good, I guess.
We don't want to take up more of your time. We really
Yes.
enjoyed having you on the show today, and we definitely look forward to having y'all back for
We
updates
do.
down the road.
Oh yeah.
Oh, if you welcome us, we'll be here.
We'll be here. Yeah.
Sounds
We look
great.
forward to it.
Look forward to that.
Y'all have a great day.
Have a good one. Thanks so much. Bye.